Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan Lags, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be doing a Would You Rather video with my good buddy, SoManyFlamingos. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Jack?
If you don't know who I am, turn off your computer right now because there's no need to be watching these videos.
I completely agree with that. So let's get started. We got 5 questions here, and in the background of this video, you're just going to watch me play some Los Angeles, just going to do some building. Jack's playing like Modern Warfare 2 in the background or something, so he might be a little bit preoccupied, but we're going to get through these questions now.
I'm playing some intense MW2 games. Ooh.
It doesn't get much better than that. But anyway, we're going to start off with the first question now, Jack. The first question is, would you rather live in the Pokemon world or live in the regular world but have $10 million?
I would rather... that is really tough. You weren't lying.
I know, man. That's a good one, right?
Like for a second, I was ready to just be like, oh yeah, $1 million easily.
It's
but then
hard.
I remembered how awesome Pokemon are.
I know, right? I honestly don't even know my answer.
Like, Pokemon aren't dangerous to humans in this world?
See, that's the thing, because in the game, it's kind of like a rated E for everyone game, so you would think like a Pokemon like Muck or Darkrai would like really hurt people, but it doesn't really happen.
Shocked by lightning 100 times, which would kill you.
Yeah, it would definitely kill you. Yeah.
But I'm guessing like Pikachu has some kind of special lightning that only kills other Pokemon.
What I'm trying to say, Jack, just picture like you're the main character from like the TV show. Okay. That's what I'm trying to picture.
I think I would take $10 million in the real world.
Yeah, you know what? This one is so hard, man. Like
because I just, I'm already comfortable living here, and I feel like the Pokemon world would change a lot of things.
If you told me that I could take
the real world already.
Yeah, that's true. If you told me if I could take 1 week in the Pokemon world but only $1 million, I'd probably do that. But I mean, I don't know, man. I'd probably go with the $10 million as well.
Yeah, $10 million you can retire at, at 20, 21. And
it would be. I will admit though, it'd be pretty cool.
Buy a nice car, hang out.
It would be pretty cool to live in the Pokemon world.
Oh, it would. That's why that one was tough.
Just have like that, like a Dragonite or any Quagsire. You could have a Quagsire. Who wouldn't want a Quagsire, man?
I could get my own Hitmonchan to hang out.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, you could just go to the gym with the Hitmonchan and the Hitmonlee, and you just have a good old time. But all right, let's move on to the next question here. So, Jack, this is one that I think I might have asked you before. This is one of my own questions, so this is not one that I found on the internet. So, would you rather not have the ability to bend your knees or not have the ability to bend your elbows?
You have asked me this one.
Yeah. So, what do you got?
I think I would. Let's see. I think I would take the not have the ability to bend your knees, because you can still walk around at that, and you could just be less maneuverable. You couldn't run and stuff, but I'd rather be able to reach things with my hands, because you can sit and play video games all day and not have to hold the thing way out far, and you could do jobs where you just sit down and have your legs straight out, rather than, I think it'd just be much more difficult to survive. You use your arms more than your legs, I feel like, and at least with not being able to bend your knees, you're still able to walk, just like, very weird way.
For the most part, I agree with you. I've thought about this question a lot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw my 2 cents at it. Point number 1, you could still technically walk even if you can't bend your knees. It would look really bad, but at least you can still do it. There are certain things you just cannot do if you can't bend your elbows. For example, you wouldn't be able to eat very well. Like, you would have to eat with your mouth like a dog. Yeah, and that would suck. And
masturbation, very difficult. You'd have to get real.
You'd have to like lie all the way down on your back.
Yeah, and you have to have short arms. Like, I'm lucky I have short arms, or a really long torso.
Yeah, I have pretty short arms too, relative to my legs. But anyway, yeah, I would definitely go with the ability to still able to bend my elbows and not bend my knees, because there's just so many. I'm just thinking about my sedentary lifestyle, playing video games all day.
Yeah, 10 times out of 10.
That one's not too hard. We probably should have started with that one, because that one's probably the easiest one. All right, so the next one is another one I've asked you before, Jack. I asked you this a few days ago, actually. I like this one, and I think it's creative. So
I think I know what this one is.
Yes,
I thought this was gonna be the last one you asked me.
No, I have 2 more after this that are pretty good. Okay, so this question is: would you rather live until you're 65 years old and die, and have your dog live to the same, I guess, date as you? So your dog will die on the same day as you, or live until you're 90, but your dog dies at a normal dog time. So since your dog is what, like 6 years old, let's say your dog dies in 8 years.
Yeah, she'll be 6 in the end of July.
Let's say your dog dies in 8 years, but you live until you're 95, or your dog lives all the way up until you die, but you both die at age 65. What would you take? This one's hard.
It is hard. And I remember you asked me the other day. I said I would choose my dog, and I'm gonna stick with that one.
You are gonna stick with that one?
Yeah, I love my dog, and we agreed that the dog stays in like perfect health.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
like
yeah.
A 65
the dog becomes like immortal.
Dead.
Yeah. The dog stops aging.
I'm in really good health up until I'm 65 too, so I'm just gonna have to live my life quickly, and then go out like in a really cool way. When I know I'm gonna die, I'll die like really awesomely at 65.
See, this question's kind of hard because
and that also lets you like as if it guarantees your death at 65, so you can do whatever until you turn 65, knowing you can't die.
That's true. The thing about this is, the thing that makes this difficult for me is I feel like I might live past age 90. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Just throwing that out there. Let's say I live until 96, because who knows what kind of medicine they're gonna have to keep me alive when I'm like 90. In like the year whatever it's going to be, like 2100 or something like that. But another thing is the years between age 65 and 90 really all that great anyway?
Yeah, how worth are those years? You're almost, you're geriatric already.
Yeah, right? Like what if you have like God forbid you get like Alzheimer's at age 70 and then you're screwed, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I that's a tough one. I lean towards 90 because I feel like the memory of my dog will be long lasting, and he'll like live.
I mean, you can always get another dog
in legendary status. Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. I'd probably go with 90 actually, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. It's really, that's actually a really hard question.
It's a tough one. Yeah.
It could go either way.
For sure.
All right. Well, let's go on to question numero cuatro, which is 4. If you don't know Spanish, Jack.
I don't. I thought that was 18.
I honestly don't want to know what 18 is, so that's so fine. All right, so here it is, guys. Let's see here. Okay, so this next question is, would you rather have the ability to pause time or the ability to fly?
Fly all day, every day.
Wow, really? I'm completely opposite on this one. I'd much rather have the ability to pause time.
I would love to be able to fly. Just getting everywhere faster, not having to worry about, like having really good stamina.
All right, well, I can counter-argument this, Jack, right now. Watch. If I pause time, I can travel anywhere in the world and restart time, and boom, I'm there faster than you're flying.
Yeah, but flying would also be sick. Like, you'd never have to worry about not being able to reach stuff. You'd be really good at baseball.
What? You'd be really good outfielder, I guess.
I don't know. Pausing time seems a little too specific. Like, it has too many.
I feel like if you had the ability to pause time, you'd be like, you have unlimited opportunities. Like, there's nothing you couldn't do.
Personally, I'd rather fly. I just think it'd be more fun.
Oh, I'm not doubting that. It would be sweet to fly, but I'm saying the ability to pause time is much better overall, I think. Because you could literally do anything you want. Like, there is not a single thing you could ever think of that you can't do besides fly.
You can't fly, yeah. I was gonna say.
You can't fly.
You can't fly,
That's
man.
the only thing you can't do.
I can fly.
You could do anything.
And I feel like you can't impress people with the ability to stop time, because nobody would know. You'd be like, "Oh, I just stopped time," and they'd be like, "No, you didn't. I don't. Nothing's different to me." But you'd have to like put a hat on their head, but they would just probably not believe you anyways.
No, but if you think about it, watch.
You could take them somewhere else.
What happens if you got like arrested or something like that, and then you just pause time, and then you just walked out of the arrest?
How would you get out of the jail cell anyways? I would just fly away. Like,
I don't know. You just do Shawshank Redemption and just pause time. You just fly away from the cops.
Now you're just pause time in a jail cell. It's like,
I mean, you'll do. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's just forget this one. This one is another challenging one. I'm going with pause time. You're going with fly. We're not going to be able to settle our differences on this one. So let's move on to the final question. This one kind of relates to Minecraft a little bit, even though you don't care about that, but I do. So the question is, would you rather live in a beautiful house and drive a ugly car, or drive a beautiful car or live in an ugly house?
What kind of car is the ugly car?
My car.
Your car isn't that bad.
All right, fine. What's worse? You give an example then.
I don't know, like a 1945 disgusting mobile. I don't know, something probably terrible.
Old man Jenkins, old jalopy.
All right. I think I would choose. Do I get to choose the location of the place?
Yeah, of course.
Any
car.
I choose the house.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
The house is worth more. I can sell the house, buy a cheaper house, and then a nicer car.
Yeah, that is true. See, I agree with you. I would also go house, and here's why. I would say, let's say I chose Tony Stark's make-believe house from Iron Man, right? That's a pretty cool house. And then even if I have the worst car ever, it doesn't matter, because I got that house. If I'm living in a shack and I have a Lamborghini, what's the point of that? Like,
Lamborghini?
Yeah, I gotta say it like emphasis on that, but Yeah, I think this one's pretty easy. I don't know. It depends if you're like a car guy or not, because there could be someone out there who's like a really big fan of cars, who like would do anything to get like their dream car.
I love cars, but I'm thinking that if I get a $75 million house,
yeah,
I could just sell the house, buy a $50 million house, and have $25 million left over for cars and other things.
Yeah, that is true. You know, we probably should have specified that you can't sell either of them, but that's okay. That's okay.
Too bad. Loophole, baby.
Obviously,
loophole.
I mean, that's the best part about Would You Rather questions. You try to find loopholes that make it the best possible scenario. But, you know, let's say I have an Alpine mansion and I have, you know, a Picador. You know, that's fine.
The Picador is sick, though.
The El Camino. Yeah, those things actually are pretty cool. But I think we covered these questions pretty good. I think we had some pretty good responses for this. So that's our 5 questions.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. We just plowed through 5 questions. What are your thoughts on that? Final thoughts, Jack?
I wish it was longer. I feel like we ate up no time at all.
No, it was about 11 minutes, Jack. We really put together a nice critical thinking session there.
Dang, son.
Our old high school teachers would be proud of that.
All right, well, subscribe to Dan Lag's YouTube channel. Check out my videos. New uploads every never.
Jack doesn't make videos, but you can still subscribe to Jack's channel if you want. It's in my sub box after all. You're actually almost at 1,000 subscribers, and you have not uploaded a single video. That's actually a good achievement there. How many people can say they've done
legit.
that? I need to upload like 100 videos before I got 1,000 subscribers. So you're on the right track, baby. You were born this way, Jack. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Give it a like if you did enjoy it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Peace out.